Hello, everyone. So there are some other questions that I have just gotten, and I want to answer those before I answer any of the other ones. So I just got these, and I would like to answer them as much as possible. Whatever I don't get to, I will get to another time, but every answer will be answered. All right, so now to get into it. The first question is why avoid videoing outings? I'm not avoiding. I'm just taking a break for now. Eventually, I will video some stuff. I am just got a lot of health issues going on right now, so sorry, I got issues with my camera here, but uh, but anyway, I was saying, they're just being temporary on hold. I will eventually get into doing outings again. What creates a balanced vlog? Technically, I really don't know, but I'll get back to you on that. And the next one is how does she handle so how do I handle certain ideas? Well, I will not sure. I'll get back to you on that. What guides her channel further direction? Again, not sure on that yet. I will get back to you once I find out, or once I know more. Does she have plans for new recipes? Yes, I do have plans for new recipes. No, I do not know what they are yet, but I will let you know when I find out more. How does she stay productive while videoing? Well, technically, I really don't have an answer for that right now, but I eventually will. What pastries does she want to bake? I'm not sure yet on the pastries. I do eventually want to cook pastries. I will let you guys know when I find out what the plans are gonna be. What snacks is she making? I'm not sure yet. I do have a plan for snacks, and I do have somewhat of an idea. of what to make for snacks. I'm just kind of waiting to figure things out before I do those, if that makes sense. Um, is there a theme for the vlog? No, not really. If there is, there may eventually be one, but not right now. Which personal skill will be practiced on camera? Um, so for that, I am not sure yet, but we'll figure that out. Any specific comfort food treat mentioned? Not yet. I do eventually will figure that part out. I just haven't yet. But I will let you know when I find out more. Does she show daily habits? Yes and no. A lot of my videos that I post are mostly my daily habits. What I post for videos is mostly what I do mostly every day. It depends on the video. What creates a balanced vlog? I don't know. I would have to get back to you on that. Any specific future kitchen experiments? So, not sure. Yes, there will be. I'm not sure what they're gonna be yet, so I'm not sure, but I'll let you know. How is her recipes discovered? Um, most recipes I look up. I do research on before making them. Other recipes I either do by scratch or I come up with a lot of recipes that come out good, like that honey and chicken stir fry recipe. That was just my idea of throwing things together, and it came out really good. Any specific baking plans? Yes, I do have a few ideas. I am going to be making some of those things soon. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to start off with. Jason is going to be making a chili, so that will also be soon. What influences her video variety? Technically, there is a lot to get into right now, but I will eventually let you know. How are recipes discovered? Again, I come up with a lot of recipes, and a lot I have, excuse me, and a lot I do look at if I don't know how to make it. Sorry, I had to stretch a bit. Uh, Creating a balance. Again, still working. Okay, hold on. What influences her schedule? I'm still working on a schedule. I'm not sure on how I'm gonna make that yet. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on here. So basically, any specific, uh, any uh, specific challenges I have going on. There's a lot. I am trying to work through them, but I'm sorry that I'm yawning way too much. So basically, there are still some specific challenges that I deal with on a day-to-day basis. Right now, getting into a normal routine for me is hard. Like I said in some of my other videos, I do struggle with getting into a routine. Like when I get up in the morning, oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I don't want to get out of bed. And then when I do get out of bed, it takes me a while to, get up, make coffee, and trying to figure out what I want to do for the day. And then to answer one of the other questions, so for chores, so someone showed me a method on how to do chores, which would be either number one, making a checklist. This list I've started, there are things checked off that I've done, and the ones that are not checked off are the ones that I have not done yet, but I'm going to be working on. And this also is another way I can keep track of my cleaning. I used to do this all the time. I don't know why I stopped doing it. Because when Jason and I first moved into our apartment, excuse me again. So I used to clean all the time without any issues, and I feel that because I had one of these, so I would I'll write down a list of what chores or things I was going to do for that day, cross them off when I did them, and then I'd be like, okay, well, I've done the bathroom. So now I go on to my next task, which is either dishes or floors or whatever. Like, I always cross off or check off what chores I've done, and then that way I be like, okay, well, table hasn't been done yet, or organizing or dusting, like those aren't checked off, so I would have to go around like, okay, well, I'm gonna do the dusting or take out the trash, or so a list isn't one way I do things. Another way is doing cleaning up by chunk by chunk, meaning like, okay, or working on one room at a time. So I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna work on the bathroom on Tuesday, or Wednesday I'm gonna clean the kitchen, and then Friday I'm gonna work on the living room, or one day I'm gonna work on my desk, or another day I'm gonna work on dusting, or like different parts of the living room. Oh, I'm gonna start on the left and work my way over to the right, just things like that. Or even setting an alarm clock for maybe 15 minutes or an hour. Like, say, okay, I'm gonna set my alarm clock for an hour, and once the alarm clock goes off, then or timer goes off, then I'm done cleaning for that day. So I am trying to figure out certain ways to still do cleaning and all that. Sorry. Okay, so that's what. Sorry, I got a little too far ranty. Any specific future baking goals? Yes, there are a few. I can't remember what they are right now, but once I remember, I will let you know. Any specific baking plans? Plans. I am sorry. Plans. Blah, blah, blah. I apparently can't talk today. Yes and no. I do have some baking plans coming up soon, just not yet. I do plan on baking some stuff. I'm just trying to come up with some ideas on what to make. Any current challenges? Yes, there are a few current challenges that I've had to deal with, and I am still working on them. Like day to day right now is a current challenge. The challenging thing is my normal routine is not my normal routine anymore. I had to change up my routine because I had my medical condition and everything. I had to change everything about my routine. So it's getting a little harder to get used to, but I'm trying. What influences her schedule? So I am trying to come up with a better plan for a schedule. I do have a lot that goes on during the day and all throughout the week that I sometimes have a hard time keeping track of. Like, you know, figuring out my diet and everything that has to go along with that. I have Mark 5 days a week, and he comes in from 10 to 6 or 6:30. Well, 10 to 6. And so trying to find things to do, and then stop cleaning my apartment, going to doctor's appointments, trying to do my business planning, trying to, spend time with a husband, juggling my life is just, and then trying to keep up with all my medical stuff. It's just way too much for me right now. So, trying to figure out a schedule I'm struggling with, but I am starting to figure it out a little bit. But I'll let you know when I get there. What snacks will she make? So I do have a few snacks in mind. I'm not gonna say yet because it's a surprise, but yes, I got a few surprises, but yes, I do have a few snacks coming up that I think you might like. Does she plan to video more art? Yes, I do plan to video more art projects. I just gotta come up with some more art projects. I do think I have a few that we can do. I just have to dig them out somewhere. Because my apartment's a little bit of a mess, so I just gotta find them. Any specific person mentioned for live videos? Not particularly yet. I know a lot of you want Jason in some of my live videos. Like I said, that is up to Jason if he wants to be in some of my videos. If he wants to be in a few live videos, that's fine. But if he doesn't, I'm not gonna make him. That's one of the things I like to do is I respect people, and like I said, if Jason doesn't want to be in a live video, I can't force him, but we'll try, okay? But we'll see. I'll try to do some more live videos, though. I have been thinking about what I'm going to do in my live videos, but like I said, I know a lot of you want Jason in them, but like I said, that is up to him if he wants to be in them or not. What implies her current tech comfort level? Technically, I don't really know how to answer that because or no one's ever asked me that before. So I'm sorry. I want to skip that for now because I really don't know how to answer that. But thank you for the question. Why is her planning style flexible? So basically, like I said, I do have a lot of stuff going on in the home, plus a lot of my medical issues and a lot of my medical needs. So I do try to do a video every once in a while when I can. So that means I gotta be a little bit flexible on when I can be on and stuff. What influences her video making? I basically love doing videos. I find that it's a perfect outlet for me. I enjoy doing them, and it basically does help me out a lot doing them. That's why I do them. Does she have a set deadline? No. I do not have a set deadline for doing videos. I just do them when I can. What guides her channel growth? Um, I don't know. Basically, right now I'm doing what I love and by helping people, and I feel that that's what grows my channel. I really don't know how to answer that question. How does she approach learning? So, very carefully. Sorry. No. I'm not really sure on that. I will answer that maybe another time. I'm not really sure how to answer that either. What personal skills will you be practicing? What will be practiced on camera? I am not sure yet, but I will let you guys know when I figure out what to do with that. Okay, I do have that question a lot, so we're not gonna answer that one. I like answering questions. This whole pile here is full of questions. I'm not gonna do all of them, but I do want to answer a few of them anyway. So, I'm gonna answer these last few questions, and then we possibly may call it good. I don't know. I also may do some other videos in between to kind of, So, any specific future kitchen videos? So basically, yes, I do plan on doing more stuff in the kitchen. I do plan on doing more cooking videos, doing more recipes. I do plan on having Jason on my channel with cooking and all that. Any specific further kitchen experiments? Yes, probably. Jason's more of the experiment person, so yeah, we'll try to experiment a little bit more. What guides her content creation? Basically me. I try to come up with a lot of stuff that people may like. A lot of it, a lot of the videos I do are more from experience. I have, had to deal with a lot of stuff. I've had to advocate for myself. I've also done research on things, and a lot of my videos are educational. A lot of my videos, I've had to get it took me a long time to get here. I struggled with a lot in order to get where I am right now. And a lot of independence, basically, I struggled with a lot. So, and the last question I wanted to answer, does she mention meal prep or meal prepping? Yes, I do plan on doing some meal prepping in my videos. I do also plan on doing what I eat in a day. I do plan on doing videos on what I eat in a day. I do plan on doing videos on prepping like snacks, lunches, breakfast. Dinners are a little bit harder, but I can, on the days that I do plan on making dinner on certain meals, I can bring you guys along and we can make them together. And again, yes, I do think Jason will be in some of my videos, but like I said, that is up to him. And yes, I want to thank everyone for their support on Jason's channel. Jason is going to be making a comeback. If you guys saw, he did do a short video on him coming back. You just gotta be patient with him for him to do his content. It does take him a little while to figure out content. But I would like to say thank you for your questions for his channel and your support, and he will see you guys soon, and so will I. But anyway, we're gonna cut this video short for now, and again, thank you for your guys' support. Any questions, comments, let me know, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.